Irene.
What's up, Dan?
Yeah.
Oh, that because yeah, because that was when Longfellow had that beer
That's
they
nasty.
called Good Night Irene.
So what happened was it wiped. So they just
Damn, trying to get
invested
that
all
right.
this money.
Did you take a
They
picture of the
got
can? Or
built a whole new. They're in the process
still have the
of building
can
a new
home.
brewery. They're about to go commercial for the first time. They've only been
you can put that in your collection.
They had a huge
I got it.
following.
You got it?
Irene blows through, and due to like some stupid stipulations, because they were in the process of building, and they didn't actually have their equipment
CO and-
bolted,
yeah.
wasn't bolted to the floor, wasn't covered by insurance. They lost everything, and they basically said, "Listen, we're just gonna brew Hetty Topper,"
Right.
and they started canning it. And because the canning line still worked, they just couldn't do the volume, so they
Right.
only did Hetty Topper. And then for the next like 3 or 4 years, they're beer advocate #1. We
Wow.
put them on the map,
That's fantastic.
and then
It is.
and now they're huge.
They had a good
Now-
friend at Beer Advocate,
Right.
obviously.
Well,
Well, Hetty and
or a real good.
That's how you get friends.
A real good friend.
That's how you get friends.
like look
They
at
gave a lot
Long
of
Trail.
samples
Long
away.
I
Trail
was
when
up there
nobody
2
had
years
power
ago.
up there.
And they just opened their brand new brewery, which is actually in Stowe. It wasn't along the river where they were before. The Alchemist
Just make sure she's
is where they brewed it. It was a brew pub,
Yes.
but it was on a.
Well, there was a brew pub. Then they had a small brewery. Then they opened up a bigger brewery.
The
They
brewery.
still have the small brewery. It's just the problem was the small brewery was in a residential area, and people would line up, and it created like every Thursday when they released cans, there were 100 cars lined up, and it created traffic for the town. So they made them move out to a more commercial area. So now they still brew out of the first place, but they don't have. There's no
tasting rooms
tastings or they can't have people there.
I'll tell you, what is one of the top beers in the country now, too? Highlight.
It's always been a good one. This Uganda.
Cigar City Brewing.
Where's Butters?
I'll bring him in a little bit. There was a potential adopter who was willing to meet him.
Oh, nice. And he's right at the bottom of the hill.
Yes, yes, I really. So I'll
Snoop's here.
You want a dog?
What kind?
Oh, we're gonna bring.
It's actually a real. I'm telling you, it's very sweet.
It's very well behaved, I might.
You met my
Very well.
brother.
Oh, nice. So your Christmas time.
Yes.
Hi, Suganda. How are you?
Doing good. How are you?
Good to see you.
You giving a dog away?
We love it.
I'm not. That's a shelter puppy.
To see you together.
It's a shelter dog who's looking for a home.
Well, we got one.
So I got him.
His name's Tommy.
We got a home. We got a home. Believe me, if I had a dog, I'd be less bored. Let me tell you, I wouldn't be bored.
So you can weed whack him. So listen to this.
You have to feed him.
A couple days ago, I had
Take care of him.
a
Pick
little
up
side
his
job, take guys swimming pool.
Yeah,
down
that was
above
that
ground.
was
So I
yesterday.
needed to find like tools, like cutting tools, a drill, this and that.
So big outdoor swimming pool.
Yeah, we took it down. I did it yesterday. Anyway, in the bottom of my tool cabinet, I never knew it, have a super soaker. The original super soaker.
The water gun.
Guess what they're worth if it's in the box? Unopened. $600. The collector item. The original. I have the original super soaker. The model that has the tube on top. It was Christopher's. It was in underneath my tool bench, all full of dirt and dust. But it's all intact. I just don't have the original box.
Oh, you don't have the original box. Okay.
$600 they're going for as a collector's item.
This is my brother-in-law, Chris.
We met inside.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Cheers.
I knew keeping that was in there. I wasn't throwing that out.
Yeah, I
I
know.
got so many. Some of those toys are cool.
The HO, Aurora HO trends. I got probably, no, it's not 40 to 50.
You should get them
In the sun.
And I got, yeah, I'm not exaggerating,
Probably
I've got to
68,
have at least
69.
200 feet of track. For
And in a
150
little
feet
breeze.
of track.
And in the shade.
I want to put it, put it on a
track
together
plywood.
thing. Well, I got the table.
Like you have the table.
I do have a table for it. I got a 4x8.
Beautiful bouquet.
Yeah, it was Homosoap. That's how old this is. You remember Homosoap, right? Yeah, you don't even, I don't think they even have it anymore,
I don't think they do.
Yeah. but it was like a sort of a puffy.
Oh, what's he gonna do in that?
Fiber sort of board. Yeah.
Oh, he's got
I
the
used to put
run.
my race cards back.
I mean, he's running
4x8
around. Yes, come here.
piece of it.
Yeah.
I still got it.
The Pokemon cards are worth money. Certain editions are very valuable now.
I have Civil War cards. Cards.
From the
They were from
1860s.
1960. I think it came out in 60 or 61.
I tried it.
And they had a series of cards called the Civil War News cards. And also I had Mars Attacks, the Martian cards. I got full sets of both.
Did you research them to see what?
Yeah, I went down to Somerset, New Jersey. There was a guy, he offered me
I love
$2,300, I think, for some of the cards.
Wow.
And there's another guy up in
That's
Massachusetts.
casino money.
Yeah, there's another guy up in Massachusetts. You know, he was interested in it. So I want to see, because the guy from Somerset, they're a big dealer. You know, they're all collectible cards and
Yeah, so they're probably giving you
So-
50% on the dollar.
yeah. And then he wants to pay by PayPal and take another. So, and I don't like. Give me a bank check, give me cash. You know, I don't want to take another 10% off because that's what you
I did
I don't want that.
I did a PayPal transaction, and the next day, someone was charging $75 out of my checking account every 30 minutes from London, England.
That was me, son.
It happened on a Friday night. I saw it Saturday morning. I went right to the bank. The money never transferred through, but I had to change all my account numbers. I'm using PayPal. I didn't use PayPal ever again.
I have a PayPal account.
When we were coming back from Atlantic City one time, I used my debit card at a gas station, Northern New Jersey. Next day I went to make a withdrawal. We deactivated the card. Somebody was charging, I think they had something like, or not charging, but trying to debit like somewhere around $3,000 or $4,000 worth of children's clothing and other stuff. And what the heck? And that was the only place that it had been used. So, yeah, I mean, I wasn't responsible for anything, but
No, I know. It's a
No,
pain in the butt, though.
I mean, the banks and the bank cards, they're pretty good about
yeah.
figuring stuff out. I had just a week ago one of my cards, and the only thing that was suspicious is they gave a different cell phone number, and it was not cell phone number, a different email number,
Right.
and right away they flagged it.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Any little discrepancy, different zip code, like
Right.
if you know.
And it's really easy to do fraud if you're just not a complete idiot. It's just, thank God most people are
what
complete
helps
idiots.
though also, if you're consistent with what you do,
Right.
so whenever you go to a different area,
Yeah.
and I'm not talking about from here to Rhode Island and stuff like that, but if you go from here to Florida, or you go from here to the Bahamas, each time, all you have to do is call and put the travel plan. You don't even have to talk to anybody. And then they'll know that you're always going to call before you travel far, far away.
Consistency, like that. Makes sense.
I had to do that with my Chase card. When I was driving to Florida, I was in Tennessee. Well, I went to Austin, Texas. I was going through Tennessee.
Right.
I went to fill up, declined. Chase picked up that I was so far out of my territory.
Right.
So I called them. I said, I'm going to Texas. And they just reactivated it.
Yeah,
right on the
exactly,
spot.
exactly.
But that was good, like automatic. They killed it.
No, look, I'd
Well, it
rather
saves
them,
them
I'd rather them in position and give me a hard time.
Yeah.
And be safe.
Yeah.
You know.
I said, this was good. I said, I'm glad you did that because
I thought like when we, I don't know if you guys have been in Mohegan. Well, you've been in Mohegan Hotel, right? Yeah. But if you go in the Sky Tower, in order to get into on your room, you have to on the elevator put your bag, your card, against that, And even if there's other people in there, if your card doesn't match one of the floors that you press,
Right,
they won't
can't go.
activate that.
Yeah.
I said I really think that's really nice.
No, it is. It's good. I mean, just look. If people want to do it and they're smart enough, they can still get around that whole system.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It's stopping the amateur from.
You know, like when we go down to Atlantic City, we're going down to Atlantic City in a couple weeks. At the resorts and the Hard Rock. Hard Rock is a more upscale, very nice.
Yeah, I've been to Hard Rock.
But it's super
Resorts
where you're putting all
we
your
get comp rooms.
You're paying for security.
I can get comp rooms at Hard Rock, but not weekends.
Right.
So,
So
So
every
we're-
single website I've ever gone to.
the clientele that is in the resorts compared to just even normal Hard Rock clientele is so much worse. Yeah, you go into the elevator, you just
Have you tried out my blower that I gave you?
I don't know, it was like 1 o'clock in the morning. There's this older lady, and she's by herself. She's at a machine next to me. She had something like 16,000
Did you try it yet, Rich?
credits or something like that. You know, it was like about $1,600.
Right.
And you can see there's this. These guys with their
People
hats
walking
on, going
around.
and hawking around,
Yeah.
looking. What do you mean? Don't keep showing people what you got.
Right.
And she says, you know, would you just sort of keep an eye on, you know, the I mean, I'm not gonna put my life in danger either if you're that stupid to put that money in there. Like if we get a $200 or $300 hit, cash it out, put 20 or 40 in, you know.
They had Thursday was National Opening Beach Day on Atlantic City. It was like the Mardi Gras on the boardwalk. They were all dressed like the Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
All
Is that the first
was
time
nice.
you've seen it?
yeah, first time I saw that. Yeah.
That's cool. Yeah, they call it the kickoff to summer.
It was nice.
Yeah, they got the beach balls hanging in front of the resorts.
I thought you were gonna
The
say
woman dressed with those
Yeah.
like it was a Mardi Gras. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, I have pictures of that.
Actually, you shut that screen.
There's a butterfly. Look at that.
Don't get in the wind. It may
It's a
carry
very
you
manly
away.
butterfly.
Huh?
Yeah, even though we're not playing the Ryder Cup, I probably should go up there this year.
I think I'll go.
So what is
Because I won the last
so Ryan?
Oh, you,
I won 5,000 Minister and
oh,
3,800
the Ryder Cup. I'm gonna be in Italy. I think you're talking about the Family Cup. Are you gonna go up to the Family Cup?
Yeah, for dinner.
It's gone from possibly 16 down to 8.
Well, wait until Matt. Now Matt's getting his handicap. So next year, Matt will be in.
Thursday.
Down
I won it.
and he might kick
Cleveland.
What's Thursday?
I play golf in upstate New York.
Hi, Riley.
Oh, that's Tommy.
How you doing?
Hi, Tommy.
Hi, Shay. Can I have a hug?
Yeah, sure. Oh, yeah.
That's not a hug, silly. Put that down.
No.
Put that down. Come on. Come on. No hug for you then.
I'm sorry.
No, don't be sorry. Come on. How you doing? Is school over for you yet? Not yet?
You had a chance to win an autographed Skipper guitar, and that's what started. So, I mean, I figure this whole 10,000 people in the arena, but now Maximum's going to be buying it. Once you know, he's like,
Snoop, Jay, the door.
Try to remember, guys.
Alright, there's no chance.
Why
Why
don't
don't
we
we
just
just chain him up to a post?
Jay, get Snoop. Jay, it's your dog. Get Snoop out.
We didn't win it, but you know.
Yeah.
Then we were in the elevator later on talking to a couple. We were talking about the concert here.
He's out. Thanks, Shay Shay.
You know, how was it kind of? It was a lot of great pieces. They had VIP passes. To
So which are the cores?
What do you need, Tom?
A cores? Course Light?
What do you have on you? Oh,
autographed
white.
drum head.
Is that sun lotion?
I don't know. I need a cores.
Swim
Did
races?
you put that on you? Sun
Yeah.
lotion?
Did you put suntan lotion on the top of your head?
Also, is there any cheese and carrots and dip left?
Yes, Rich is gonna get you some. Can you get
Oh no, I always miss here. No matter how many times I put it on, here and here, when I put it on my face. Don't get up to the hairline. I'll get scorched.
It's not even right. You know, burn. One side's just a little red.
Careful. You gotta take care of yourself. Shit. I hate the sun.
When we're back to London, where there's no sun.
I mean, Bobby, thinking his brother up until a year ago, he would still go on the beach, no hat.
Right.
And we finally that didn't change him because he did have a couple of things on
But did he not put stuff on his face? He had to put stuff on his face.
No, he did. He did, but it still doesn't get through. It doesn't get through. So we finally talked to him.
What?
But he played on
What?
the beach for hours.
Hi. How are you? How you doing? Hmm?
Alright, Riley, you stand right here. You don't let Snoop get past you. Okay? Good job. Snoop.
Are you blocking him?
You right, Ben Claw?
You okay, Tommy?
Yeah, I was just, is there any more cheese in
No,
this shirt?
I'll make this one. I was hoping your cousin would do that for
No.
you, but he ignored my request. So
I know.
I'll take care of
Don't feel bad. I ask him to do some stuff sometimes. He just doesn't
it.
do it.
He's generally pretty good to you, though, so
Oh,
I
yeah,
don't think you
of
can
course.
complain.
Oh, no.
What do you want? Everything or certain
No,
something?
just, I don't know if there's any tomato, yeah,
Yes.
everything's fine, yeah.
Do you want the veggies too? Is that not your thing?
Yeah, with the dip.
Yes. There's guacamole and there's...
No.
No, none of that. That's not your thing? Okay.
Well, this doesn't go good with the carrots. But the other dip does. I don't know what kind of dip it was, but... Actually gonna plug this in for a little bit.
Do you want the cheese with the sweet stuff on it or just the cubes?
What do you mean, the sweet stuff?
The
The brie?
the brie.
Yeah, that'll be great. Thanks.
We're a little for Tom.
Is there a charger over here so I can plug this in?
Yeah, there probably is. Hold on.
Here it is. I got it.
You got it?
Thanks.
Okay.
So we went to Coconut Creek. Did my dad tell you?
Now, well, yeah, I think that was.
Back in February.
I thought it was February.
We went for 2 weeks. It was beautiful. I mean, we got one crappy day of rain,
Right.
but the rest of the time was sunny and in the 80s. It was beautiful. My dad met some people in the gym that are from New Rochelle. You know, some older people, and the older people call Coconut Creek God's waiting room. But it was nice though. It was beautiful. I loved it.
Back. Stop.
Yeah.
Camera chooser. Front facing. Stop.